How could that not be reflected in the news coverage? How does that happen?
I don't know, Mark. Again, you're much more of a student of the media than I am. I've been at this political life for 5 years, and it never ceases to amaze me how selective some of the coverage can be. But the media seem to be very invested, broadly speaking. I'm not talking about individual reporters, but just broadly speaking, in somehow characterizing President Trump in a manner and a means that I think is inaccurate. And it fits a narrative that they're trying to create. I mean, you saw this whole effort over the past weekend and a few days ago, the No Kings rally. Somehow President Trump is a dictator. Somehow President Trump is a king. Somehow President Trump is a threat to democracy. When you think about the real threats to democracy, it's exactly what the Democrats have been doing. It happened under Joe Biden's watch, threats that we've never seen before, weaponizing the legal system. Look, they came after me. Jack Smith in Operation Arctic Frost in 2023 came after 8 sitting United States senators. Looking at our phone records, what were they doing? What possibly was the motivation, except the fact that we were all Republicans? It's just amazing to me that the media tend to try to portray and try to project what the Democrats are actually doing onto President Trump. It's unbelievable in my viewpoint, but that's just the way it has been.
Yeah. Again, I'm not saying the president's perfect, and he can be kind of an aggressive and mean person, no doubt. But to have the most covered person, I think in the modern history of the country,
that's gotta be true, Mark.
and to not have this aspect of him ever reflected. The other thing I always list is that he's a brilliant guy. And my liberal friends say, oh, no, he's an idiot, he's a moron. He's a brilliant person. And again, that's almost never reflected. You could read every New York Times story ever written about Donald Trump. You won't find one that says he's a very smart person.
You know,
And
he's got a sixth sense as well, Mark. I've noticed this from the beginning of working with him closely. He has the ability to intuit what's going to happen. I mean, he's a businessman for his entire career.
Yeah.
He's a lot of situations. He's been in a lot of tough negotiating situations as a business person. He's joked with me very often that you think politics is tough, try New York real estate.
Yeah.
But he is his experience really does shed light on his intuition, and his intuition has actually been extraordinary in terms of his gift to be able to anticipate what's going to happen.